Hi Challengers, this is Coach Deb, and I thought I'd use this opportunity while my son is driving to send you a quick message. And I wanted to check in and see how you're doing with your challenge. And are you on track with where you want to be at this point in your challenge? And if not, do you know why? If you don't know why, then that is definitely something you need to be reaching out to me about, to have that conversation so we can figure it out together, because that's what I'm here for. If you're not on track, I suspect it has something to do with what you're eating, because that is typically what most people have the most difficulty with. And the important thing is that you need to make sure you're being honest about what you're eating. I was going through one of my recent challenges, and towards the end of the challenge, the lady started talking about their food, and one lady said that she knew that she needed to stop eating off of her daughter's plate, and that she made special food for her toddler, and versus what she ate, and that she knew she was always eating off of her plate and eating her leftovers. And I was just flabbergasted, because that was the first time that I had heard her even talk about that as being an issue. So you really need to be very honest with yourself about what you're doing. And if you are tracking your food, which you ought to be, are you putting everything down on there? You should be losing 1 to 2 pounds a week. Again, it depends on how much weight you have to lose to start with. But 1 to 2 pounds a week with the kind of food plan that you're following and the exercise program should be pretty expected. And the thing that we're not talking about is perfection. So you don't need to approach this whole entire challenge thinking I've got to be 100% perfect with everything I eat, because that's just a recipe for disaster, because nobody's perfect. But you do need to be 80 to 90% on track every week with your food. So, is there a candy bowl outside of your office that you dip into every day? Every day is not 80 to 90%. Again, are you nibbling off your daughter's plate? Are you eating out more frequently and maybe not always making the best choices? Again, in that same challenge group, somebody was talking about their nighttime eating. And, are you going really well with your food plan all day long, and then at the end of the day, when the kitchen's supposed to be closed, maybe that's when your hungries or your emotional eating wants to kick in. Whatever those issues are, please make sure that you bring them up. Not so much in a complaining kind of way, but in a, hey, this I know is an issue for me, so let's talk about it and let's figure out what strategies you need to replace those kinds of habits, because I want the same thing you want. We're all for the same goal, and that is your success and for you to feel awesome, and definitely for you to develop the right kinds of habits that you need going forward. So good luck, and please comment and let us know how you're doing.